Alright, we're recording. This is the official close to the Marshall Memorial 2013. Should have done it a couple weeks ago, but didn't get around to it. So here it is. It's just been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, and I need to take the bike, get the oil changed. I don't think it's overdue, but could certainly use it. We did the mile calculation at the end of our trip, and we left the campsite at 8 o'clock in the morning. Brent had 307 miles home, and chance of rain, which he never did get rained on, but it was close, but he never did get wet. So that was a good trip home for him. He did the trip 307 miles in 10 hours, almost exactly. He got home at 6 o'clock, like 5:53 to be exact. I left at 8 o'clock, had a 200-mile ride home, almost 200 miles on the nose, and I made it home in 5 hours and 15 minutes. I stopped at Five Guys and Fries, got some lunch. I was there for probably 30 minutes. My route home was quite a bit faster. Not because I was speeding, which I was, but most of my roads had higher speed limits than what Brent had on the way back. He had to traverse a lot of back roads, and he had to go over a lot of mountains to get home. So all in all, for the mileage that Brent went, he did very well. And let's see, the 8 days total mileage was 1,400 miles for Brent, 1,700 miles for me. And a great trip. My roads home were the best roads I've ever ridden from north of around DC and back home. I ended up super slabbing it the last hour because from Fredericksburg home, because the back road that it was going to take me on ran parallel with the freeway, and I was like, screw this. If I'm going to run parallel with the freeway, I'm going to go ahead and jump on the freeway. So I did probably 85-90 the last hour home, which made up quite a bit of time. Just keeping with the flow of traffic. I mean, people on 95 South freaking fly, so it wasn't like I was doing something really outlandish or anything. But yeah, as soon as Brent got home, he was ready to go riding some more. He sent me a text. Really enjoyed it. I'm glad he enjoyed himself. Really happy my brother's now into moto touring, and he's enjoying it. He's a good rider. All in all, the trip was great. Really looking forward to next year. It was a good time. Not only just riding, but just spending time with my brother that I don't see very often. So next year will be, he has to make the big trip from Ohio to Virginia on Saturday, or split it up Friday and Saturday. His choice. I was checking out some sites on the computer the other day. One of our rules that we designated was to find a memorial to visit. Any kind of memorial. And I don't know, my web searching skills aren't the best, but I had a hard time finding any memorials to visit in Tennessee and Kentucky, where I wanted to go. So yeah, that I got this hot rod behind me. I was hoping he was going to try to keep up. Right now I'm on my way to Ken's Cycle. Don't quite remember how to get there, but I'm just gonna go for it. I think I'll remember as I go. I am gonna run the slab. It's probably 40 miles from here. 30 miles at least. It's 30 miles probably, because my shop's 22 miles away. It's down just past the shop. Let's see, last week I have done some riding since the Memorial. It was the Wednesday after the Memorial trip, June 5th. There was a COG meet, greet, and eat in Culpeper, Virginia. It's a 2-hour ride for me. I met with a buddy, Dan Hermes. Went out of my way to meet with him at a rest stop on 64. And then we hit 522 from 64 due north to Culpeper. It was good. It was a great ride. I haven't got these tires heated up and I'm kind of running this turn. It's alright, they're PR3, so I'll handle it. The ride up with Dan was pretty good. He didn't do anything crazy. He's usually way faster than I can keep up with. Those guys don't tend to speed so much over the speed limit, but they run the turns at speed limit, which is hard for me to do. It's like they won't slow down for a turn, they just keep steady on. It's pretty amazing. They know the limitations of this bike, which I see that they can do it, but I don't trust that I can do it. It takes a lot of finesse, skill to do that.